माइनॉरिटी बच्चे जितना आप बता रहे हैं 254 के आसपास,
हाँ।
इतने बच्चे मेरे यहाँ माइनॉरिटी में नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं, 10 से 15 ही है।
Several cases of fraud by a nexus of middlemen, school staff, and state government employees to illegally divert funds from a central scholarship for minority students in the state was revealed by an ongoing investigation by the Indian Express.
Most of the scholarship money that we investigated was siphoned off from the students' account, and the students, if at all they got the money, they received only paltry sum of it. In some pockets of Ranchi and other districts, there's a narrative that the money is coming from Saudi Arabia, and therefore there are people above 30s and 40s who have also received amount in their bank accounts. So the scholarship scam is all about a nexus of middlemen, school owners, some authorities, banking correspondents, duping students and taking away most of the money.
Schools across Ranchi, Dhanbad, Latehar, Ramgarh, Lohardaga, and Sahibganj were tracked, and the data found was cross-checked with the National Scholarship Portal and the beneficiary bank accounts to find out how a direct benefit transfer scheme funded by the central government that was meant to cut corruption was being derailed by it.
Any student just needs to upload their document numbers. They don't need to upload any document for this pre-matric scholarship scheme. They just need to operate the document number, and they apply for the scholarship. However, most of the students are unaware of this scheme. So either the school owners apply for the scheme, or the middlemen, this is where the middleman comes into picture, and then they apply for the students. They use their Aadhaar cards and their fingerprints to get the money in their bank accounts, but most of the students have remained unaware of the scheme. And the older people who gets the money in the guise of that the money is coming from Saudi Arabia, there's already a deal set between the middlemen and the older people, stating that you need to give us half the amount. So that's how this goes. So this is how the thing happens, and the money is credited every year into the accounts of so-called students in the month of April and May.
The pre-matric scholarship scheme launched by the UPA in 2008 to help students of minority communities, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Parsis, Jains and Buddhists whose family annual income is below ₹1 lakh. To be eligible, students need to score at least 50% in their class exams. Students from class 1 to 5 receive ₹1,000 per year, and students of class 6 to 10 receive ₹10,700 a year if they are in a hostel, or ₹5,700 a year if they are day scholars. Most of the corruption is related to the last two categories.
The first stage is the school itself. So the particular school who wants their students to apply for the scholarship, they have to do send an application to the district welfare office, requesting the district welfare office to give them user ID and password of the National Scholarship Portal. The school has to appoint a nodal teacher who also gives their Aadhaar card to district welfare officers for to implement this scheme. Once the school clears all the students list, it goes to the district welfare officer, who in turn again verifies whether or not the students are the students of that particular school. And the owners, some part of owners is also lies to the Jharkhand State Minorities Development Corporation, which is the implementing agency of this scheme. And the last part of clearing all forms also is also with the Jharkhand State Minorities Corporation. So and the final part of the clearance for the form is with the Ministry of Monetary Affairs, which finally clears the form and disburses money into the account of the students. तुमको इस साल स्कॉलरशिप का एक पैसा मिला है, जो नेशनल स्कॉलरशिप के पोर्टल में तुम्हारा नाम दिखा रहा है और बोल रहा है कि तुमको 10,700 मिला है। तुमको कुछ ऐसा पैसा मिला है?
हाँ, 5,000 मिला,
5,500 मिला था। तो उसमें तुम्हारा क्या अंगूठा लिया था?
इसका पैसा ना मेरा खाता में आया था, इसका खाता
हाँ
बंद है, चोर गया वाला।
ठीक है,
तो मेरा खाता में आया था, तो हम अंगूठा,
आप ही अंगूठा लगा दिए थे। One of the eligibility criteria to get this money is that the parents or the guardians of the particular students of the minority communities should be earning under 1 lakh rupees annually. So one can imagine that this relieves them of immense burden that they have to carry to just educate their children. So this is one of the major tools that was introduced in 2008 just to empower the students of minority communities, so that the dropouts are less, and the education in these communities increase. So yes, it is very important, and it still holds very importance in terms of minority students just going to the school.
After the investigations came out on November 1st, Jharkhand CM Hemant Soren promised a probe into the big scam.
द संडे एक्सप्रेस में छपा है। दिल्ली में अच्छे कामों के लिए छप रहा होता तो थोड़ा मन भी लगता है कि हाँ, राज्य सरकार ने कुछ काम किया। किस तरीके से डीबीटी ट्रांसफर में बच्चों का स्कॉलरशिप मारा गया है बड़े पैमाने पर। और सब आदिवासी, अल्पसंख्यक, दलित, पिछड़ों का अधिकार किस तरीके से इन लोगों ने लूटा है, इसके लिए हमारे मुख्य सचिव जी को भी इसका संज्ञान आया है और इस पर जांच होगी।